Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Let's Play of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I am your host, the Penguin05, and for those who have been keeping track of my channel, I'm sure everyone out there knows that when it comes to the Resident Evil franchise, I tend to have a big fascination towards it because I am indeed a loyal fanboy to the Resident Evil franchise. But other than that, out of all the titles that I've played, which I have previously mentioned throughout my other Resident Evil walkthroughs, other than Resident Evil 0, Code Veronica X is one of the main titles that I had not completely beaten. And by not completely beaten, I have only gone through the first 15 minutes of it in actual playtime. And that was in its original version when I played it on the PS2. Not the Dreamcast system, which was the actual first installment of this particular series. So, I guess technically this would be semi-blind, because I do know the first 15 minutes, but after a certain portion of it, I will no longer be able to be familiar with it, and then at that point, you'll be completely blind. But I will inform everyone when I get to that point. But as of right now, let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up with Claire Redfield.
Resident Evil. The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come. Three months later.
So this is around December of 1998.
Your identification number is WKD 4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
Pretty badass.
Don't move.
Uh-oh. If I were to equip with a lighter, I could see outside. Alright. So, the main menu stats is almost identical to Resident Evil 1, 2, 3. So, as of right now, we only got a player's manual and a lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the lighter.
Perfect.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. The troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Never say never to a Redfield, sir. Alright. So I can go through directional pad and analog stick, but seems more feasible with the directional pad. So like I said before, I played the first 15 minutes of it, but that in itself may be a change because I've actually explored for a little bit in the first 15 minutes in my last playthrough of this, which was many years ago. I think this was before I was starting high school, before I started playing this. Combat knife. And I believe Ricardo, or Rodrigo, I believe that's his name, Rodrigo, threw a bottle of hemostatic medicine. So we might want to keep our eyes out for that. There's some ink ribbons. I'm not going to save just yet. More ammunition. Bringing back the iconic load screens. So let's see. Okay. Oh shit. Dude's all fucked up. I'm in a graveyard. This can't be good news. Definitely not good news at all. Choke me! What, wrong way? Choke me! Okay, time to run. How am I looking on health? Likely I'm still good. Okay. There's a zombie right there. But if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a cutscene that's supposed to happen.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
Wow. What an asshole. But that's Steve Burnside, everybody. And it seems I got a handgun. Alright, let me take a good look at my inventory. Obviously, this is a healing herb. 9mm bullets. It's a combat knife. This weapon is a veteran survival first choice. How generic. And let me check this out. It's a handgun. And it looks like it might be a Beretta model M93R replica. An Italian handgun which uses 9mm caliber by 19mm cartridge. Also pretty generic. Alright, full magazine, ready to go. And obviously, okay, I can't go that way. I need some kind of emblem to go that way. Can I go this way? So I have a little bit of some first-hand information that I was not privy to during my first playthrough of this back in the day. And as you notice, if you ever play RE3, there's an area where you can go in and you can bypass the steps and go all the way up without a loading screen. But it seems they've taken that back, so now you have to press X in order to get up these stairs. Some of them will have loading screens, some of them won't. Alright. Here's the map. I'm gonna go ahead and combine these herbs. Now, someone at home might be saying, well, hey, why in the hell are you combining a green on green? Shouldn't you wait for a red? Well, that's the thing. This item and that file is actually in connection to a piece of information that I was told before I started this, which I'm going to display here momentarily. By the way, in order to save ammunition, I'm going to go ahead and use my knife a little bit and try to get better at it. I'm getting a little bit better, but I could also be doing better. Come on, buddy. Come closer. You son of a bitch. Alright. Now, I'm about to show you a glitch that I was told to me firsthand before I started this walkthrough. Now, I'm going to combine these 3 herbs together, and I'm going to equip this gun back. Now you see this file here? This is a player's manual, but in order for this glitch to work, I can't read it from here. I have to go to File, go to the blue book section, and read the player's manual from here. Player's manual. Check all items. When you attain a new item, always remember to look at it with your check command on the status screen. Remember, it's always best to rotate the item to see if you could check it from a different angle. Try to push objects. If you face an object and then press and hold up in the directional buttons, sometimes you'll be able to push it. You may find hidden rooms and items this way. Use the quick turn. You can turn 180 degrees instantly by pressing the cancel button while holding the directional pad button down. This is a very effective move when you're attacking the enemy and then want to turn around to run. Using the map screen. When you are lost or unsure of what to do, check the map screen. You can easily tell where you've never been and can see which doors you have unlocked. Climb and descend. You can climb and descend some objects. To do this, face an object and then press the action button, or push the action button. Security boxes. The items you store in the security boxes in the prison area cannot be accessed throughout the item box. Make sure you remove all important items from the security box before exiting the room. We have to keep that in mind. Now, do you see something that's different? Because I sure do. You see where it says equip? Now apparently, the item that it went to was a healing item. And supposedly, once I use this healing item, it never goes away. And I will always have this healing item. Now, for the sake of well-being, I'm going to hold on to this infinite healing item until I'm able to store it and then rely on other healing items. Now, as of in the future, if I will be able to use it, well, that will remain to be seen, because for the sake of unfamiliarity, I've only played for the first 15 minutes of this game, so I'm not saying that you need it. For those who happen to be playing this on your own, you can play however you want. I'm probably going to be using this infinite healing item depending if I know if I'm going to be in a situation where I need a clutch, because other than the first 15 minutes, I never played this game before, so I need an edge in some of the scenarios. But it's nice to know that we have a clutch in a situation like that. And that also goes back to what I was saying about Resident Evil 0, when there you had classic controls and the alternative controls. I stuck with the alternative controls because I didn't really know how to maneuver oil in certain areas, because I wasn't really familiar with that area, which, by the way, I have not yet finished. I need to get back on that. I've been procrastinating on RE0, and I need to get back on it ASAP. Since it is the month of Halloween, I might be able to make some time for it. Alright, so she's obviously looking at that dead body there. Prisoner's Diary. May 13th. This room stinks of death. Based upon the information I found, I believe that I'm far south of the equator. Luckily for me, that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting type of guys. May 16th. Today Bob told some crazy story of why he's put this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant of the head of this place. This boss named Alfred supposedly placed him in here because of a teeny little mistake. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? May 20th. Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out of here to see him. I've been hearing that anyone taken to the building that building never comes back. On top of that, there are these really large plastic bags constantly being removed from the place. I better pray for Bob. May 21st. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. what's going on in there. All I could hear was some insanely creepily laugh and the sound of Bud screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that going to happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. May 27th. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to the building. I know that I'm next. It's obvious that we were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I going to do? Well, dude, sounds like you didn't make it. You got fucked up. Alright. Now I know I can grab the ammo here, but before I do that, I'm gonna go in the back here. I got some ammo there. It's nice. Nothing in this shower stall. Alright, and I can grab this, and this is going to trigger another cutscene. Get off me, get off me, get off me! Alright. Switching to the knife. Come on. Alright, that worked out in my favor. Let's check out these new firearms. The M100Ps. A semi-automatic pistol with a large size special magazine. This handgun enables precise rapid shooting with a little recoil. I guess in real life this would be like a modified Ruger that's somehow modified with a P90 magazine on top. Personally, I don't really see them all that special, and as far as to my knowledge, you don't really find any type of ammo that fits these types of weapons. So they're kind of a waste as far as inventory space. Let's leave. Alright, fuck you, dude. I'm out of here. Alright. Okay. That's a little creepy. Anything on top of there? Nothing useful. Alright. Okay, there's awfully something under the foundation of that prison hut. Really don't want to be staying around and finding out. close to her dead. Alright, that one's down. And I do believe that someone told me that the knife is kind of OP if you know what you're doing. So, that information proves confirmed. Aim lower, you can get multiple hits on their legs.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Alright. So let me go ahead and do that. That's... So everything's deposited. If I was to walk in there with all metallic items, the shutters on these windows and the entrance to the next room would have been closed off. Look here. 2 sets of grenade rounds. One is flamed. The other one I'm not sure of. I'm going to assume acid. And there's a first aid spray. And a document here. User's manual. 3D duplicator user's manual. Our new product, the 3D duplicator, consists of 2 parts. The 3D scanner portion. This portion scans a 3D object. Simply place the material that you want to have scanned into the tray scanner. The scanned object will be processed into a 3D data, which will be transferred to the duplicator portion. The duplicator portion. If you place the material you wish to be converted into the machine, you can begin conversion based on the 3D data that was created by the 3D scanner portion. The conversion will be executed with a complete data accuracy. The result will be an object pristinely true to the original. Alright. So this must be the 3D portion scanner. So let's check out and see what's in this back room here. And we hear some typing going on. And there's another paperwork here. Facts of the facility access application. Be sure to verify the content of the following facilities access application form and add the application's name to the expected visitors list. Chief Prison Guard Room Paul Steiner. I hereby apply for the access permission for the prison's area D. Details follow. Visitor's name, Carl Grinson. Purpose of entry. Carrying into the following materials. A new product sample from Metal Industries code TG-01. Various details. Complimentary orders by the prison. Note. -1. We will use the transportation truck. Point 2. TG-1 simply will be stored in a design briefcase. And I did see a briefcase fall off the truck that exploded near the graveyard. So we might have to go back there.
Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah, your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks, I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can, I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
What was that all about?
That is a moody motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and say that out loud. And you know what, guys? This is the portion where I left off on in my last playthrough several years ago. So from this point on, I am completely blind. I'm assuming that did something, because I don't know. Which is why I want to go ahead. Is that a file? No, that's an emblem. That's probably one of those things I could probably put in that duplicator. But I won't know for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and save. If there is an ink ribbon here, which I think there is. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And we're going to call this a video. And then we're going to pick off next time and go a little further. So, this is the Pain 105. If you haven't enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment, because I enjoy reading the comments. And let me know what your opinion is, if I should try to get by without that infinite health item. And try to be a man. Or do you feel it'd be justifiable for me to use it, being this is, from this point on, I'm going to be kind of blind to use it. I kind of would like to know. I want some feedback on this. So please do leave a comment once you watch this video all the way. But until then, guys, you have a good night, and I'll see you next time.